Coming up on this episode of Inside the Epicenter.
Boy, I couldn't agree more with that. And, as I said before, we both are very up close and personal with some young evangelicals. And the word that comes out to me, you said the unconditional love, and it's got to be authentic. It can't be coercive or manipulative. That is what I think transcends this conversation from one side or another. And I think the beautiful thing about the Joshua Fund, the way you and Lynn conceived it and founded it, was to be an authentic conduit of the unconditional love of Jesus to Israel and her neighbors, to transect that political divide and say, we're not going to act like the world. Jesus said the same thing. He says, you've heard it said, but I say to you. He always gave a different view. And if we follow close after him at the Joshua Fund, I think we're going to look a lot like what Jesus did, which was to go to the Samaritan woman, who at the time were seen as essentially the Palestinians of his day, and would go to the house of Israel and would speak convictingly to them as well as to all people. And of course, in the Great Commission, as you highlighted, start in Jerusalem, Judea and Samaria, today known as the West Bank, and the uttermost parts of the earth. I said, Joel, you're at the starting point in Jerusalem, and I'm sitting here in California at the uttermost parts of the earth. And that sounds kind of strange to Western ears, but that's exactly the way Jesus said for us to focus.